What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Real quick sort of intro to this video. So the purpose of this video is to show people what it's like riding in some of these open groups that there are around various cities and towns, in case if you're nervous, or in case if you expect things like what you see on YouTube of people just going crazy fast and everyone on 1000s and breaking the law. A lot of these open groups are a lot more tame and reasonable for new riders. So I arrived pretty late. I missed a portion of the beginning of the pre-ride meeting. I've been to these before, but I still missed it, which is a bad no-no. But still, it's not like they got mad at me or anything. And then I was kind of putting my camera on and getting ready because I had just run late. So that's the truth of it. But the purpose of this is that the barrier to start riding in a group is much lower than it's portrayed on YouTube. So one of the nice things about going to bike night is you're going to have other people probably looking at your bike. And so here's a photo of something I saw yesterday on someone's bike, and I let them know about it. And as I'm preparing to ride, I was like, I got to look at my own. And I just saw this area where it's like, I got this like dry rot starting. The bike must have sat here with the previous owner. I don't know if you can see this that well, but this is something that's got to get addressed. I'll be ordering a new tire today. Always a good idea. Like, have those people who can point out stuff to you, and also be willing to point stuff out to other people. You're doing them a favor with safety. So without further ado, here's some of that group ride footage. Ooh, look at this dog. Little pup. Look at all those cameras. Good day to ride, boys. Good day to go for a ride. Riding the cars and coffee with the group. I always got people next to me with the fuzzy helmets. I like the fuzzy helmets. What can I say? They're kind of fun. Anything that boosts visibility. All good. It always cracks me up when I start to like look at everyone and how they're like moving their feet, and it's like sometimes people who are just like cruising in a straight line, it's like y'all are doing a lot of shifting for not really doing much, you know what I mean? Man, my dog would be freaking out on the back of that thing. Absolutely freaking out. We got the other MT-07 with us back there in our side view. We can see him. MT-07 rolling. Like some people are just pointing out hazards, like it's almost distracting. It's like, I know, I'm not going off of the road, I'm staying in the lane. Man, with group rides, you just got so much smell. that's the hard thing to express. It's like on these group rides, you might think like, oh, it looks cool or whatever, but man, one of the things about being on a group ride, especially towards the back, is just like everyone removes the catalytic converters, everyone removes all this stuff from their exhaust. So when you're back here, you just get the smell of like, you know, it almost smells like when you're at a racetrack, you know, like that race fuel kind of stuff. It's just like no catalytic converters, no emission stuff. Everyone's just burning. God, love it. But the thing I want to talk about in this video was I feel like I'm seeing a lot, like more and more of this stuff where it's like motovloggers getting arrested for doing stuff. And like, right, they're getting arrested for doing stuff, getting arrested for speeding, and also just seeing a lot of stuff where it's like people are probably riding bikes like way beyond their skill limit. It's like they're trying to impress somebody, and they forgot they're just supposed to be riding like for themselves, you know? I mean, oh my goodness, look at that, that's beautiful. But I think a lot of people forget that it's like, you have to just enjoy riding, and you kind of have to enjoy riding without broadcasting it, and if you can't do that, then what are you doing? And I saw this one person, I mean, really famous moto vlogger influencer, and he was talking about, and he recently like got arrested, so you might know who I was talking about, but he was kind of like telling people like, oh, you shouldn't be riding like me, oh, you're not good enough, oh, like you should go work on the fundamentals. But it's just like what you're basically encouraging people to do by putting that out there of just riding it like, you know, closer to 200 miles an hour than the speed limit, is like, what do you think you're encouraging people to do here, right? Like, everyone's like, you're influencing young riders. Like, that's a lot of the people I think watching YouTube, is like a decent amount of people who aspire to get a bike, not the people who have bikes. And it's just like, dude, you're influencing people to ride like this and be irresponsible. So, I don't know, I don't get it. That's where I'm just like, you know what, ride your own ride, enjoy your own ride, stuff like that. No need to broadcast every little thing you do all the time. Especially no need to like contrive it, you know? Because some stuff I'm just like, is this staged? Like, did you pay a cop to like, I don't know, come say some of this stuff to you just to make this video more interesting or something? I don't know. Maybe some people have friends who are cops and they're just like, hey, you want to be in a video? You know, one thing I really do appreciate about this group is like, when they start seeing the twisties, they don't start ripping it. And even when we get out to like the open highway, you'll see they don't really start ripping it like crazy. I mean, everyone's pretty mellow. Right? Like, it's like, we can all work with each other, we can get around cyclists, we can make this stuff happen. Pretty good group. And it's pretty like, you know, it's honestly pretty loosely associated. It's like, I just rolled up, I missed part of the pre-ride meeting, nobody even cared. So it's just like, that's pretty good. I haven't ridden with a group since I saw that video. I think it was like Dallas or Houston, or maybe it was DFW. I think it was DFW, where it was like that group of motorcycle riders. Got all messed up because one guy at the front had like a front tire blowout, and everyone on the internet was just like, oh, like, you guys were riding irresponsibly, you were riding, you know, shouldn't have been riding that way. And meanwhile, the truth is like, just a mechanical failure. And I don't know if that's like an out-of-date tire or what, but it wrecked like 8 bikes at least. I think it was pretty substantial. Since I saw that accident, because that kind of freaked me out. But I was like, you know, if I'm towards the back and I'm looking up front pretty good, why not? Let's give it another shot. I mean, obviously it's not malicious. It's not like anyone's trying to do that. And I feel like this group's pretty good about safety. Like, they're pretty good at passing hand signals back. And although that's pretty obvious, like, you got a giant red light. Yeah, you know, I don't know that I need to be a blocker. Like, having to pass everyone illegally, and I appreciate what they do, but it doesn't, like, super get me excited. I don't really want to do that bad. He also sounds like he's on a bike that's just a little, like, struggling. It sounded like he was on the rev limiter going past me or something. Like, he's just trying to hold it together. Yeah, I like hanging out more towards the back of the pack. I can see lots of what's going on ahead of me. People tend to want more space. Like this guy in front of me, he's got a decent space cushion, so it's sort of my excuse for having a big space cushion. It's like, yeah, towards the back, we just go easy towards the back. I don't even know what bike that is. I think it's a Triumph. It sounds really good, that triple. Sounds good. I'm like, why can't we just turn on a turn signal? Honestly, turn signal's more helpful for me. Look at that turn signal. That guy's got like a dead turn signal, man. That thing's like smoked. You can't see that for anything. Oh, dog. MT-07 gang. He's got the stock exhaust. Supposed to be, if I'm supposed to go back and take that spot, or if he should. I feel like it makes more sense for him to just take it, since it's like you're in that lane already. Broken down today. What's going? Oh, they got in a collision, man. Fresh accident. That happened just before we got here. Dang. You gotta always remember, be careful out on these streets, especially like you got a giant herd of motorcyclists coming through. That will mess up traffic, mess everyone up. They won't know what they're supposed to be doing. I sure do like the look of that new MT-07. Those bluish, like turquoise wheels look good, man. I like it. I think that's actually now like a generation old, isn't it? I think they just updated it again. Yamaha's going crazy with the MT-07 R7. It's such a good selling bike. Everyone freaking wants one. That's a good sounding Triumph, but they put some really boring like stock turn signals on it, if that's the stock ones. I don't know why, but something about that rear taillight and the turn signals just look kind of boring. I was thinking about doing those handlebar, like bar end mirrors like that guy's got, but man, I bet those things just vibrate like crazy. I got a friend that does them, and man, he can hardly see anything, he said. Plus, I don't want my bike to be much wider. I want to fit between some traffic. That Triumph just sounds so good. It's just singing away down the highway. I'm telling you what, naked bikes are just good. Everyone likes naked bikes. See, this is the kind of group ride where it's like, if you're a new rider, this is more of what you should probably join to ride and expect. If you're trying to do one of these like group ride styles, where it's like what you see on like YouTube, and it's like these influencers all getting together doing like 200 miles an hour or something. It's like, yeah, it's pretty unrealistic expectations you're setting, and also like you probably don't want to do that. See, here we got the dump truck in the way. We got some dump trucks. You gotta make way for the dump trucks, people. They're gonna run out of their lane or something. You make a dump truck driver real angry. But yeah, this kind of group riding sets like a lot more realistic of expectations, I think. Like, look at that Camry just pulling in the middle of their friggin' group. Oh, Camrys. But yeah, this sets a lot more realistic expectation of like what you probably want to join as a group. And if all you watch is those YouTube videos of people like absolutely ripping it, then it's just like, yeah, you're not going to be welcome in a lot of motorcycle groups, honestly. Like this group, they don't want you doing that. They don't need people like doing that, giving them problems. And I kind of agree with that mentality. It's like, yeah, we don't all need to ride like that. There are plenty of people who can ride just for fun. Just enjoy it. I thought this bike was loud. Some of these bikes ahead of me are really loud. Some of these cruisers, man, it's like right there in your face and they're revving it. It's like, oh, you're loud, not me. I'm not that loud. Yeah, this is a great group to ride with. Low pressure, low stakes, not a lot of riding skill required. Ride towards the back if you're new. It's like the symbols that this group does. I think like if you watch too much motorcycle YouTube, your impression will be like the front person signals, and then that is methodically carried back completely. And if you botch the signal or don't pass it back, then you're a terrible person, or you like messed up the group. And that's not true at all. Like a lot of these people are signaling when no one in front of them is signaling. They're just signaling like a tiny bit of water on the road, or like there's gravel, like a gravel driveway. And it's like, yeah, like in my opinion, it's like unless if the leader's really calling it out, I'm not probably passing back that signal, unless if it's really like that bad. But this road is like really always clear. Like they do a really good job with this road. Like not a lot of build up and crap on it. So it's just like, yeah, the signal that like someone in the middle of the pack decided to like send back because there was like a tiny bit of water on the road. It's like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're okay. We're going slow. We're not gonna alert everyone that there is a spot of water. This Triumph guy keeps like moving up and back. It's like, I don't know how to keep my staggered formation when you keep doing that. But you know what? Nobody really cares. The Triumph guy or the MT-07 guy next to me, he can move up, see? If he cares that much, if anyone cares that much. I think those are the stock tires on the MT-07 too. Must be fairly new bike. Yeah, see, it's like if you have this impression that the stagger formation is like absolute law and you can never break it, it's like, yeah, it's not really realistic to keep it 100% of the time. Because look, I don't even know. You guys are side by side. What do I know? That's gonna end this group ride. We're just pulling up the cars and coffee now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this helps, especially if you're kind of looking to ride in a group ride and you're not sure what the expectations really are, I mean, here's a real life kind of open group ride sort of thing, low pressure, what you might expect similarly in your town if you got one. So ride safe, everybody. Catch you on the next one. Oh yeah, nothing quite like the feeling of pulling up with all the motorcycles. Look at all these motorcycles, people.